Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're doing a bit of an update on my Blue Archive account. We are into day 7, so a week in. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm up to, what I'm sort of planning to do on the account, and all that sort of stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, you can see my account level. People keep asking me how many refreshes I do. I've been doing all of the 100 gem refreshes. Now, whether that's the right thing to do or the wrong thing, I think is completely up to how you like playing the games. I just find when I get into a game, I want to play it as much as possible. So I go a bit more expensive than a lot of players trying to play optimally for the long term will. Because I know Gacha is Gacha, and I jump between games pretty quick, so I want to enjoy it as much as I can in the time that I do have playing it. Like I said, it's a big month this month for Gacha, so we got a few more games coming as well at the end of the month, but that's pretty much what I do. People keep asking me, so that's what I do. So I am at account level 37. If you haven't been doing as many refreshes, you probably won't be at account level 37 yet. Now at account level 35, I haven't leveled all my students yet, because 35 you get the extra piece of gear. That's sort of where I pushed to unlock that. And now I'm starting to work on getting the gears up to tier 3. And that's pretty much where we're at. As you can see, I've got this hat up to tier 3. When I'm upgrading my gear, I sort of just focus on what's important for that character. So the hat here gives me attack. So on my Iori, obviously I wanted to upgrade that. Whereas, you know, the second piece is going to give you those tanky stats. So I sort of more prioritize those on units like her, which I haven't actually done, but I don't know. Yeah, so we can do that. So this one giving max HP, and then this one is sort of like generic. Like these ones are just good to get on anyone because it's giving you specific stats. You either get crit resistance, you get crit chance, healing power, all those sorts of things. So that's the sort of way I look at it. I just optimize based on what we're doing because you do only have limited resources. I have been picking these up from the shop to be able to upgrade things a bit more. But yeah, you only get the limited resources, so I try and just spread it out and only cover what certain characters actually need, most importantly, before I go through with anything else. Like I said, I can still level things up. I got plenty of those. I just haven't got around to doing it. I find the game very tedious. I wish it had like a leveling up is just tedious because like you get one level and then you got to go through all the characters. I wish there was like a highlight and select list where I could like select like my first like 8 units or 7 units or whatever, however many units, or I could just select any ones that I want and then just go like auto level all these guys up to this level with what I have. If I don't have enough, stop. That would be really nice because the levels are tied to your account level, it just gets it gets less fun every time you have to do it. So that is my one criticism there. But still, main units, Iori, this is my main team. Hibiki, Tsurugi comes in against like, you know, the mech type stages where she's more advantageous. We've got Aru there. I use the healer sometimes, normally in the second team because we are using Hibiki. And then we got Tsubaki, and been working on these guys as well. So I'll jump in and show you where we're at in the campaign. I haven't pushed in the last 3 days because I've been playing Revive Witch a bit more heavy, so I haven't done the manual play. So I've been more just sweeping my clears, getting my stamina out the way, because that's all that really matters, is dumping all that stamina, getting all that experience, increasing your account level and all that stuff. And you know, I've cleared normal stages into chapter 7, so I can sweep some chapter 7 stages. If we go over here, where are we? Come on, come on. Come on, don't be slow. Jeez, that's slow. So yeah, I've got these two. I really want a 3-star 4. I did a really bad attempt at that yesterday, so I think I will be able to 3-star that, especially when I get 2 more levels into my characters. But that's where up there. I can probably clear chapter 7 as well, move into chapter 8 and start getting some of those upgrades, because that's what I want to be dumping my stamina on. Besides that, I like dumping my stamina in hard mode. Now, once again, because for the last 3 days I haven't really played this on manually, I've really got to probably later today go through and start punching through this. I'll show you guys what I'm building. Not saying that you have to build them. I'm doing some experiments in this game, so I'm farming 4-1 and 4-2. This chick, there's something about her that I think is like has some viability in PvP. I did see people on JP using her pretty well in PvP, so I want to do that. This chick is going to be for the raid boss, especially the first raid boss. I'll do a video talking about the raid boss when that comes out. I think that's like a day or 2 away. Then I am farming this one here. Obviously, I want to get those 3-star units as much as possible. So I'm pretty much going to farm every 3-star unit. This chick here, she's the one that we get the shards for at the start. So you already have a bunch of shards if you didn't spend them to summon her. So she's easy to upgrade, and she's actually not bad. So I want to do some teams with her. Then I am obviously doing my secondary tank, which is the chick we'll start with. Sorry for not knowing all the names too well, but those are the ones I've been farming so far. And as we move forward, I'm going to do 5-2, 5-3 because it's a 3-star, 6-2, 6-3. And then I'll do 7-1 and 7-3. That's the main ones I'm going to go for the chapters that I can see at the moment. And those are sort of what I'm looking at building. Like I said, for most people, you wouldn't be doing like this chick and stuff like that, but I want to do some experiments, so that's what I am looking at. As for the rest of it, bounty, where am I at in the bounty? I've got my attacks to do today, so I'll try and push these a little bit further. We're at four there. I feel like I can do 5 now. I should definitely be able to do 5 on these. That's pretty much where we're floating with those ones. And then commissions I haven't really cared about because I haven't been farming them at all. I don't want to do commissions until I absolutely need to, and I want to be doing the highest level of commissions before I go into it. Total Assault, obviously we do have that raid coming after maintenance on the 16th of the 11th, which is tomorrow for me. I'll have to look at the time conversion on exactly when that happens, and I will get a raid video out. Then we have the tactical challenge, the PvP. As you can see, I've dropped a fair way. I'm down at 781, claiming those every day. PvP, I've just accepted that I'm not going to get into like the top 100 of PvP. I'm lacking units at this stage. Normally after my attacks, I end up around rank sort of 300 to 400, and then I drop throughout the day, and that's pretty much the general gist of the way it goes. But we can have a crack here. And just with my team, like basically I need to replace Aru with Shun or Haruna, and I'd be a bit better off. But even though I do have some good units, it's just I get out pressured, and then there's always the RNG in PvP. When you're running the double tank team, you're normally going to use a bad ability at the start, and someone else is going to destroy you. Like, it's so funny if you run in and do instant Iori ult. It's just like GG. So let's jump in and see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I believe from JP there was a Haruna banner that came early on, so I might summon for that. I think that's what I will summon for. If we can get into some PvP here and have a look. And then I'll show you my PvE team, because I use double tanks in PvE for the red stages. It's just a lot safer for me, and that might help some people out as well. So let's jump in, please load, dude. Loading times are savage. Go, man. This is like I cannot get it running smooth on BlueStacks. I've even got low graphic settings here. I just cannot get the game to run smooth on BlueStacks. I don't know. It runs so well on my phone, but BlueStacks is just absolutely disgusting. Okay, I should have had my See, we always do a tank or heal every time. First ability, tank or heal, and then the enemies actually use good abilities, and we just die. Okay, we might have a chance here, but I did have her in the wrong spot because we're not actually going to hit any of the other enemies, and we're going to get absolutely nothing out of that. So that was my bad. I didn't check placements, but basically, yeah, I'm sucking at PvP at the moment. Really sucking compared to the time I had on JP. It's not too good. Like on JP, I sort of sat in the top 10 for most of it. Obviously, it was a less populated server, but yeah, this is a lot not as fun because I am missing some of those key units, namely Haruna. Because basically, I mean, if you do have Haruna, you just put her up against their blue tank, and then you put Iori on the other side, and you're pretty much safe from that point on. Like, you're just gonna destroy things no matter which one ults. But like I'm using Aru, who the meta just isn't for Aru at the moment. If I had Shun, it would be fantastic because then she's not back rows and stuff like that. But is what it is. So I'm not too stressed about PvP. I got my rank 30, got all those extra gems at the start. But now just letting it fade off into the back line, and then eventually as the game develops a bit more, maybe I'll push my way back into PvP and focus there a bit more. But not too fussed about it. Want to quickly show you guys my team for like normal progression that I've been using. Yes, we'll just refresh that. Let's jump in, start mission. So I think this is going to be, I think it's a red enemy team. Wait, screw it, we'll just jump in. But this, when I fight red enemy teams, I've normally just been dropping her because she's just weak against them and she's got red damage even though she's just a secondary tank. And I've just been going the double tank, especially double tank when I'm using Hibiki in the back row. If I was using a healer, I could definitely take more damage. Because I don't have another red damage dealer, the explosive damage, it's not really much point to it, so... This has been where I'm at. I'm waiting for some of those stages where you start getting a mix where like half the enemies are yellow defense and half are red defense. And then I'd be really set for where my account's at because I did pull a bunch of good yellow attackers. But this is where we're at for now. And it's working pretty cruisy, to be honest. Still, I still just love this. Like when the raids come out, I think you guys will really enjoy the raid. I loved the raid when it did first come out. It was just so much fun. Let's put this on 3x speed. And yeah, this is the basic team. I've got plenty of AoE damage with Hibiki, Suitcase Chick, and then Aru. And then we just got 2 tanks and a heal, and we're pretty solid from that point on. And it's really nice where the tank that we all start off with, I can't even say her name. I don't even know what her name is. But she's got the red attack. She normally advances more further forward, as you can see. And then if she's getting low, I can either pop her ultimate and shield her, or I can pop my other tank and get the attention away from her. And away we go, and we can do stuff like that. But this is a pretty stable team that most people can sort of build something like this. If you don't have Aru, hopefully you've got another red attacker that you did build. And then worst case, if you don't have Hibiki, you can just slap in, you know, the 2-star healer and you're pretty good. But Hibiki's just good for clearing things fast. Pretty much it. I do like the AoE. It's quite handy. Let's just dump these, get them out of the way. And we will clear this stage. But like I said, raid in about a day. I had so much fun in the first raid when it came out on JP. I wasn't the best at it, but it was really fun. I just like the interactions that happen in the raid. So I'll definitely do a video on that. There's some key 1 and 2-star units that you can really get away with that work quite well in it. So that will be that as well. But that'll be next video. Anyway, I'm just trying to clear this stage. Pew pew pew. Didn't even S rank it. Spent too much time talking and not using abilities. But hey, don't need to on that one. Easy, done. Besides that, let's take a look at the rest of the stuff. Just show you guys where I'm at. Confirm. Alrighty, let's take a look. So I've been trying to just basically upgrade Iori because she's my favorite character, and she just does massive deeps. So that's pretty much the gist. So if we go back here to home, take me home. Okay. So for lessons in cafe, I've just been really trying to upgrade the Iori in there and get her upgraded. I haven't even done the Moo Talk things. I did like one upgrade on the Moo Talk. The Moo Talk in JP was way better because I couldn't read it. And I don't try and read it, but like you just catch glimpses of it. And Moo Talk is cringe as cringe can be. And I just, oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, dude, some of these games, I tell you what, it's quite sad. But anyway, in Lesson Cafe, just focus on the main units you're using and the ones you want to increase their stats on. And that's pretty much the gist. But anyway, guys, that is 1 week in where we are at. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.